Shitcase Cinema. On the Shitcase Cinema. Oh, it's the Shitcase Cinema.
Need some company? Got any money?
What the hell is this? Well, the title really is self-explanatory, providing you can read, that is. Just take a look at it and let your imagination run wild. Now, chances are your imagination won't come anywhere close to the film's storyline, but that was a fun few seconds, wasn't it? Now, this is our main dude, Jeffrey. He's a wacky scientist who invents crazy things such as lawnmowers that run via remote control for the lazy asses out there, and brains with giant eyeballs growing out of them.
Oh, what's this?
I'm not sure.
I simply love how he doesn't know what he's made. So, like any crackpot scientist, he doesn't depend on drugs or booze like perhaps some crazy shit movie reviewer might do. No, he simply drills holes into his own skull when he's having a bad day. To pass the time while he devises the best way to bring his loved one back from the dead, he enjoys a romantic dinner for two. Well, two is a little bit wide of the mark because I can see about 4 body parts on the table there, but a romantic dinner for 4 doesn't sound like much fun whatsoever. And for any geeks out there who are wondering, he keeps these few select body parts in some freezer filled with magic purple liquid, so take note, geeks. Now, who is he going to make a Frankenhooker from? Well, his girlfriend is cut to pieces by his new lawnmower, so that's a start. Run away! Move, bitch! Oh, damn! Now, with only the head and other bits and bobs rescued from the massacre, he naturally needs body parts, and good-looking body parts are the key here, so let's take a trip on down to the red light district and see what's on offer, shall we? She'll do. And her. Oh, so many to choose from, Jeffrey. Take them all, take them all. Hey, wait a minute. Who does he look like? Yes, he's going for the Kurt Russell undercover look.
How do you do, ma'am? Henry Swanson's my name, and excitement's my game.
Now do you see the definitive and supreme power that Kurt fucking Russell has when he can influence goons in awful movies like this?
I'm a legend. I'm Kurt fucking Russell.
Who's that? Freddie Mercury on steroids? Well, regardless, Jeffrey buys some crack from him and turns it into super crack. Yeah, no shit, that's what he calls it. And with this super crack, he can make things explode. Just watch here as Jeffrey coldly executes his pet hamster. So later on, Jeffrey invites a mass of prostitutes along for a party and intends to blow them to pieces, thus allowing him free usage of their body parts. How much do you bet that this script won an Oscar award? So they smoke the super crack and, surprise surprise, go the same way as the hamster when they all blow up. It's really amusing. Jeffrey can't believe his luck at the choice he has, but oh no! Steroid pumped Freddy is storming in to kick his ass while all his girls are blowing up. But thankfully, there's always an exploding prostitute willing to give a little head to help out. Yeah, I know, that was really poor humour, I apologise for that. In fact, as punishment, I'll go drill a hole into my head just like our hero Jeffrey in the hope that it will make me more intelligent. So Jeffrey takes the body parts home and creates his very own Frankenstein hooker. The only thing missing is the classic and cliched it's alive phrase, but don't feel let down in the slightest because Elizabeth more than makes up for that with these classic hilarious lines.
Going out? Looking for some action? Need some company? Got any money?
Take a look at her. She looks as good as new, if not better, because in the beginning she was a pretzel-eating fatty who had her stomach stapled by Jeffrey.
I even had Jeffrey staple my stomach and nothing helps.
Jeffrey stapled your stomach?
Only a film like Frankenhooker can get away with scripted dialogue like that. I don't know why her hair turned purple, but if anybody has ever been brought back to life by being blasted with lightning, please send me a message telling me about your purple or non-purple hair. So Elizabeth knocks Jeffrey out because he's got no money, and she goes for a walk to her spiritual home, taking some old man along with her. Ugh. Doesn't he find it a little bit strange that she's basically a complete freak? Ah, the obvious joys of going old and senile. Elton John springs to mind. I really have no idea why.
But it's something about the way you look tonight. Oh, it takes my breath away.
Anyway, for some reason the old guy starts to smoke and gets electrocuted and blows up. It's rather odd. I love the face expression she comes out with. Classic stuff. It's a little bit reminiscent of the faces that I pull when watching shit films like this. In fact, she reminds me of one of my crazy friends. Now that's some scary shit. Moving on, it's now time to make another random guy explode and send his head flying out of the window. It's rather odd. Then in a nightclub, another guy becomes electrocuted and blows up. Dare I say it's rather odd? Odd? It's fucking hardcore, man. Conveniently in the club, steroid meathead Freddy's drowning his sorrows, and when he sees Miss World until the fucking world ends due to her blowing everybody up, gets into a heated argument with her about her body parts.
This ain't your tattoo. This ain't your arm. Where'd you get this arm? This is one of my bitch's arms. Who the fuck are you?
Huh, you fag! Here he demonstrates his awesome brute force by uppercutting her head off her neck. Hey, fuck are you, biatch! So Jeffrey takes her home once again and attaches her head back on, giving her more of a Frankenstein look. The lightning brings her back to life once again, but it also gives her back her own personality. So naturally, she is not happy about her appearance and gives, "Oh my god, Jeffrey! How random is that? The film's hero is moments away from the film ending and is killed by..." Go on, take a guess. You have a few seconds to guess who the killer is. Yes! It was steroid-pumped meathead Freddie Mercury with the machete in Jeffrey's makeshift lab. That really should be an option on Cluedo. Damn it, I want to play as Freddy.
For what I've been hearing, your ass is mine. I'm taking possession right now. You hear me, honey? You hear me, Crystal? You hear me, Angel?
Oh boy, here he goes again. It's the nightclub scene all over again.
Well, Sorrow's here to take care of you again, and Sorrow knows what you need to get in the right state of mind.
What is the guy even saying? Now, before we can pull out various teach yourself this language books to understand what Freddy is saying, all the dead hooker parts, which have seemingly melted together, but I'm not going to question it because I don't give a shit, attack Freddy.
Oh shit, get the fuck away from me!
Yeah, maybe next time say it with a little bit more enthusiasm and they may listen to you, Freddy.
Get the fuck away from me!
So the movie ends with Elizabeth bringing Jeffrey back to life, although his body is entirely made up of female body parts, which he doesn't like one bit. So what do we learn from this film, boys and girls? That's correct, not a fucking thing. Bye bye! 5.5 out of 10.